For the past 4 decades, Plan India has been working very closely with governments, with school administration, with civil society actors, with parents to ensure that more girls get enrolled into schools and complete class 10th and 12th. And after completing their schooling, they enter into vocational training and thereby succeed in their lives. Rajasthan is globally known for its rich cultural history and heritage. Notwithstanding its past glories, the state continues to be confronted with many developmental challenges. Jharkhand state in eastern India is well endowed with natural resources and minerals. Here too, the challenge of early marriage of girls and low completion rate of secondary education for girls stubbornly persists. Given the context, the big question is, how can we improve the lives of girls and young women, especially those who have dropped out of education, and promote gender equality? The short answer is by supporting adolescent girls and young women to complete their secondary education and get enrolled in skilling and vocational training programs. We have learned from over 40 years of field programming that keeping girls in schools is one of the best ways of supporting their development and indeed delaying marriage and preventing child trafficking. We are happy and feel privileged that Zurich Foundation has resolved to join hands with Plan India to achieve holistic development for girls and young women from underprivileged families in Rajasthan and Jharkhand states by supporting their education and vocational training. Over the next 3 years, the partnership would ensure 7,200 girls in the age of 13 to 24 years from these two states who have dropped out of school education due to various reasons are identified, supported to be back in education and complete class 10th and 12th and graduate into vocational skills training. Access to quality education and vocational training will in the long run give them financial security and make the unskilled labor sector like domestic work less appealing to girls. Even after 75 years of our independence and planned development, the women's workforce participation in India remains low at around 21%. Out of school girls in the age of 13 to 18 years complete the significant education milestones with the National Institute of Open Schooling, an autonomous institution of flexible schooling under Government of India. Girls who have dropped out after passing grade 8 will be re-enrolled in the National Institute of Open Schooling to complete their secondary and senior secondary school examinations by assisting them with their studies and paying their enrollment and education fees. Study centers called the Balika Shivirs will be set up to assist girls in overcoming their learning gap. Each girl will be part of a study group called the Study Circle, which will run for 2 hours for 6 days a week for 6 months. Girls will learn faster in these study circles through peer-to-peer learning. We will also build capacities of 3,600 young women from the two states who have completed their class 10th and are searching for gainful employment. We will also be supported with videos, tutorials, expert guidance, mentorship so that they are able to complete their skilling and be job placed. The centers will be developed as safe spaces for girls. Additionally, the project will coach all the 7,200 girls on important life skills. Life skills will be a game changer for these girls because they will not just be able to successfully complete their education, gaining from the self-esteem and confidence built at these centers, but they will also be able to succeed in their employment and job prospects. To ensure sustainability of the project, The alumni of the Balika Shivir program will be supported to form their own network called Sakhi Sangam. Sakhi Sangam means the collective of friends. They will conduct one-to-one meetings with key stakeholders, girls, community members, family members, and influence out-of-school girls and girls on the verge of dropping out to transform their lives. The Sakhi Sangam will act like a social accelerator who will emerge with the parents, community members, and other influencers in the community to challenge harmful social and gender norms. Each Sakhi Sangam group will mobilize their peers to increase enrollment, retention, and regularity of other community girls in the schools. This is a unique model where girls will be empowered and then they empower their peers and eventually change the overall situation of girls. Imagine the ripple of change 28,800 empowered girls can bring about in India. Plan India sincerely thanks the Zurich Foundation for being a partner, being a co-creator, being a collaborating and influencing motivator for us in this journey.